Good morning, my students, and welcome to another interesting episode of our class. That is Unit 103, Computer Literacy and Information Technology. As we started the last time with Microsoft Word, how to edit, how to format, we are going to continue our lesson on Microsoft Word today. I hope you remember some of the things that we did last week. We did how to change the font size, how to change the font color, and a lot of things. I hope you have been practicing the videos that are uploaded with respect to the Microsoft Word. Today we are going to continue our lesson still on Microsoft Word, that is formatting. Today we are going to do a lot. I know a lot of you have been wondering, how can I insert a table? How can I insert a page numbers? All these are very, very important tools that one can use in trying to make his or her document to look nice. So today, we're going to do that. I also take the opportunity to help you design a cover page or an assignment cover page. I know a great number of you, whenever you are presenting your assignment to your various lecturers, you always want to, have some nice page. Today, I will take you through how you can also design your cover page anytime you are presenting your assignment. So as I've been doing always, I'm going to share my screen with you. So this is my Microsoft. So this is my Microsoft document or my Microsoft page. If you remember the last time I talked about the various tools, the various tools and the various bars. So today, as usual, I'm going to type something. My name is Peter Apiahene. So my name is Peter Apiahene, full stop. When you check the default font, it is Calibri. When you check the default font size, it is 11. Now, as usual, I want to increase the font size. I'm going to change the font color. I'm going to bold it and others. But as I've already indicated in the previous video, anytime you want to format any text in Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, you make sure you select the document. And the last time I took you to how you can select the text. So you can drag your mouse over it, then it will be selected. Then I'm going to change the font. I'm going to change the font to Algerian. I'm going to change the font size to, this is 36. This is 28. So all this that I'm doing to the document is what we call formatting. You realize that Microsoft Word also uses what we call an intelligence. It uses artificial intelligence. When you type something, when you type a word, when you type a grammar that the system thinks using its artificial intelligence that is not correct, it will make a suggestion for you. So anytime you type something that you see there is a red line underlining that word, then it means that Microsoft Word is pointing at you that there is something wrong with the spelling of the whatever you have typed. But please, you know our name, our local name, Apiahene, is not an English name. So Microsoft Word do not recognize such a name as a correct English word. So it will normally underline it. The same thing applies to you when you also type your name. I don't know how your name sounds, but you could see that the name Peter was not underlined because Peter is an English word. And in between, so anytime you type something and you see that the system has underlined it, you have to look for options. So for example, I'm going to add another two or three words to it and see what will happen. And I will intentionally type it in a wrong way and see how we can use Microsoft Word to guide us in trying to solve such a problem. So my name is Peter Apiahene. Help is coming. Okay. So you realize that the word, I was trying to type the word coming and I have made a mistake. So Microsoft Word has also underlined it. As I have already indicated, the name appearing and the spelling is correct, but because it is not known to Microsoft Word, the system will still underline. So in such a situation, you can right click on it and tell Microsoft Word to ignore it. So when you right click, you say ignore all. So you ignore it. When you come here, coming, I wanted to type the word coming. So I'll right click, then it will suggest some words. So you see, this is the intelligence aspect that I'm talking about, the artificial intelligence aspect of Microsoft Word. It's now suggesting some of the English words that are possible. So maybe I wanted to type coming, so I will select coming. So all these things that I'm doing to the test is what we call editing. You are editing. So know the difference between editing and formatting. Formatting is basically changing the appearance of a text. By editing, you make corrections to the mistakes, those things is what we call editing. So anytime you type or you prepare any document, you make sure you take your time to edit it. Editing is very, very important. Editing is very, very important anytime you are preparing an official document. Okay. Now let's move on to how you can insert, you can bullet, you can do numbering, you can do you can set a document alignment, the various alignment. But with that, to help us achieve this, I have to get a Microsoft document that have okay, let me go to Word and copy any text. So I'm going to the internet to copy any text, any document, any text on Microsoft or on the internet. Maybe uses of computer in nursing. Okay. So I'm moving to this particular website. So I have this information, how are computers used in the nursing profession. So these are all information in telemedicine. So I'm going to copy them and paste them on Microsoft Word and use it to do some of the things. Because if I want to type all this, I want to type some of a test before applying it or using it to explain the concept, it will take time. So I'm going to zoom in. I want to. So I've copied it. Go to Microsoft, my page. Control V will give us paste. Please make sure you take note of the various shortcuts. So for your assignment, you can look out for the various shortcuts that we use in Microsoft or most of the Microsoft Office packages. The shortcut that we use, it will help you a lot. So I'll go back, copy diagnosis. So how you can use computers to diagnose. Okay. Let me see, treatment and medication. Telemedicine. Okay, so all these are tests that I'm copying and pasting on Microsoft Word. Okay, so as you can see, I have about 2 pages document. For example, I want to bullet it. Bulleting means giving it point by point using other characters or other things. So I've selected it. Maybe I want to, this is sentence 1, sentence 2, and this is sentence 3. So I want to bullet these documents or these tests. I want to bullet these tests. So I'll copy, go to bullet, and select any of the bulletin this thing. So I have bulleted it. So these are the points. that I'm talking about. So I've used these things to separate it. So these are the bulletin. You make sure you separate the sentence from one another. I'm going to undo the process. If you want to undo anything, it's Control Z. Okay. Okay. So this is my document, or this is my test. So if you want to bullet it, you make sure each sentence stands alone. So you want each sentence to have to be on one line. So you, after separating the sentence from each other, you select it, then you go to bulletin. You can choose any bulletin style that you want. If you want this, you choose it. If you want this, you choose it. If you want this too, you choose it. So this is what we call bulletin. If I want to do the numbering too, the numbering is just after the bulletin. This is the numbering. Instead of bulletin it, I want to number, give them a number. So I'll go here. So this is number 1, number 2. The numbering, we have different. You can use the Roman numerals. You can also use the alpha verticals. You can also use the small caps with the comma or with the bracket on it. So these are some of the things. So I believe now you can do some bulletin with respect to Microsoft Word. Let me also talk about diagnosing. Okay, so the same thing. If I want to bullet it, go here. Okay, so I want to bullet this 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs or points. So I'll select, I'll go to here to have, see that the bulletin has taken place each on it. I can change the bulletin style. If I want to do numbering to the same thing. Okay, now let's move on to alignment. Alignment. So I'm going to automatically or by default, Microsoft Word will give you the align left. We have the align left, the align center, the align right, and also the justify. But normally, whenever you are preparing a document, an official document, you make sure that it's always justified. So if I want to align or justify this document on these 2 pages or this test on these 3 pages, I will select all of them, then go here, I'll click on it. You see that the document has been arranged in order. See that each document, each sentence is ending. See the arrangement. They are all ending on the same point or on the same line, as you can see. That's the justify. If I choose align center, you see that the text will start from the center. So this is the align center. This is also the align left. This is also the align left. This is also center, the align right. You see that the text is moving to the right. Okay, so that is that. So this is the alignment thing. If I want to change the line and also paragraph spacing, you go here just after the alignment. You go here, you select. By default, in document we use 2. Official documents we use 2.0. So you select. So this is you see that the documents or the spacing between each sentence is now 2.0. If you want to make it 1.5, 1.15, 1.0, it is there. This is also 3.0. So this is how you can do the line spacing and also the paragraph spacing. Okay, this also. Now let's quickly talk about how you can insert a page. So for example, you see that this document is without a page, and anytime you are preparing a document, you make sure that the document has a page. So I'll go to insert. This is the insert on the menu bar. Click on insert. You click on insert. Then you look for page. You see page. There are a lot of things that you can find on the insert, which we will talk about them later. But this is the page. So the page, you can insert the page on the top, the bottom, the page margins, and also the current position and others. So always by default or officially, we have the page numbers always on down. So bottom page, bottom of page. I will select this. So you see that there is a page numbering. I can also change it. If I'm still not comfortable with this type of page, I can choose different types of page. As you can see, these are all different types of page. We have the 1 of 1, the 1 of 2, the 1 of 3, a lot. Even the page, you can even insert your name there. These are all examples of page. This one is even there. This is also another type of page number. So this is how you can also insert page. Once you are on the insert page, you can also insert a header and also a footer. A footer. So the header is like you want to type something at the top of your page. For example, you see that most of the time when people write books, you take Aquila, you see that Aquila will write his name at the top of every page, at the top of every page on his book or in his book. So you can insert it. So you see that maybe I'll type Apia Hene. So once I type Apia Hene, it will appear on all the pages, on top of all the pages that I'll prepare with respect to this particular document. When I finish, I'll click on close header and footer. So you see that Apia Hene will be appearing on, see, this is it. This is the header. And the same thing, the opposite of header is also footer. So if I want it to appear on the down to, I'll click on footer. So the footer will also bring it down. So here I'll type maybe Peter. You see that Peter will appear on every page, the bottom. So I have header and footer. That one is also there. Okay. Let's go back to the home listing. So the last time we did something on how you can insert or you can do some shading and other stuff. Now let's look at how you can insert a picture. Maybe you have a document, you have a diagram that you want to insert. For example, I want a picture of a cell. I want a picture of cell to insert. Maybe I'm preparing a lecture notes, a material on cell. Okay, I'm going to my website. I'm looking for cell. As I've typed it, I'm going to look for images. I want image. So I click on images. So these are all cells. So I want to, if I want this type of cell diagram or picture, I'll click on it. Right click, then save it on my machine. So I want to save it on my desktop. I've saved it on my desktop. Okay, now let's go back to my document. So I want to insert, let's see if that is on my desktop. Let's see, yes, this is the cell image. This is the cell image. Yes, this is the cell image. This is the cell image. So I want to insert it in my document. Okay. So let me share it again. I'm having some. Okay. So this is the cell image that I have downloaded that I want to use. As you can see, the cell image, yes, so I want to insert this in my document. So I'll go and open my document here. Maybe I want to insert the cell here, maybe cell diagram. Don't forget that I'm using the Algerian and also the font size 28, but I want to change it. So I'll go back, change it to 12 and change maybe the font to maybe Times New Roman. That is the official distance. So cell diagram. I want to insert it. So I'll go to insert, because it's an image. So you go to pictures. I'm going over again. You click on insert. You come here, you locate pictures. So this is pictures. Pictures. You click on pictures. This one, whenever you click on pictures, this window will be opened. Then you locate your picture. Because I have it on my desktop, I'll click on desktop. So there are a lot of pictures on my desktop, but I want the cell. So this is the cell. I'll click on it, then click on insert here. So this is the cell image. So I've inserted the cell image in my document. I've inserted the cell image in my document. So this is how you can insert this thing. I'm going to undo the process. I'm going to undo it. So I have undo it, Control Z, and redo it again. Insert, go to insert, then you go to pictures, go to desktop because the picture is my desktop. So I'll locate it. This is the cell image. I'll click on it, then click on insert. So this is my cell image. Okay, nice. Now let's look at how you can insert a table. How you can insert a table. The same thing, the same principle. You see, table is here, so you can insert a table. You click on table, so insert table. The system is asking you whenever you want to insert a table. Every table should have number of columns and also number of rows. So I want maybe a table of 10 columns, 3 rows. So you select, you type in the number of columns and rows that you want your table to have. When you finish, you click on OK. So this is a table of 10 columns with 3 rows. I'm going to undo it again. Go back, go to insert, go to page, table, go to insert table, 3 columns, 10 rows. Click on OK. So this is another one. So this is my table. This is also my table. This is also my table. So you can do a lot. You can also insert a chart. You can also insert a chart. If I want to insert a chart, once you click on it, so this is what you can do. For example, if it's a pie chart, bar chart, whatever you want to do. But one thing that you must know is anytime you want to insert a chart, you must have values. Like you are plotting a graph, you must have the data that you are going to use to insert the chart. But because if I select the chart, the system will take us to Excel because there is a link between the Excel and also my Microsoft Word. So because we have not done Excel, I will not talk about the insert a chart. When we are doing Excel, I will take you back and teach you how you can insert a chart in a document. You can also insert a smart art or a clip art and the others. For example, you want a simple picture of a cycle, a process, all these things, they are all the pyramid and the rest. Relationship, they are also there. We also have online picture. If you want the picture from online, the system will take you to internet. Okay, so you can only have opportunity to do this when your internet is working. Okay, so now you can also insert shapes. Shape, you click on shape. Shape is here. So if I want a shape of maybe a star, I'll click on this. So this stars and banners, we click on this. Then you see that this thing, when you the pointer will change to a plus, and when you drag it, you see that the shape is now drawing. So I have a shape of a star. And once the star, our star is black, you can click on black to change to black. So this is how you can. Let me redo it again. Let me redo it again. You can go back. Let me insert. I want a shape. Click on shape. I want a star, so I'll select this is star. Then our star is 5-point star. So I'll click on the 5-point star. As soon as you click it, you see that when you move the cursor to the Microsoft Word working space, it will change to a tick black star, plus. So where do you want the star, the drawing to be? You drag it. As soon as you drag it and lift and leave the mouse, the system will ask you to choose the color that you want. By default is blue, but I want it to be black. I'll select it. You can also do it for another star, another shape, any shape that you want. If I want a shape like love, so I have the love shape, you drag it, then love is always red. So let me go and look for red. Okay, let me use green. Maybe this love is green. Okay, so that is that. So you can insert a shape. With respect to the table 2, you can also insert, draw your own table without choosing the number of rows and also the number of columns. Without choosing the number of rows and also the number of columns, you can move the shapes around. You click on it, then you move your mouse around. I'm just moving it. Okay. Okay. I want to draw the table myself. So I'll go to insert, click on tables. Then instead of clicking on insert table, I'll say draw a table. If I click on draw a table, you see that the mouse will change to a pencil. So I'm going to draw a table. So I'm dragging it. See, I'm now drawing my own table. Then I'll divide it. It's like using a pen or a pencil to draw your table. So you are rather drawing your table, you have a command over how the table will look like. So you see that I'm drawing a table. So the most important thing that you must know is that to draw a table, you go to the insert, then you go to draw a table, click on draw a table. When you click on draw a table, the mouse pointer will change to a pencil. Then you use it to draw your table. Okay. You also have eraser there if you want to erase something on it. For example, I want to do some erasing. I want to erase. When I want to erase maybe this line that I've done, you go here, you see eraser, so you click on eraser. Then, so you see that you have the mouse pointer have changed to eraser. Then you click on the line. It's going, so I'm erasing it. That's it. Okay, so based on this knowledge, I'm going to use this insert and this thing to draw Ghana flag for you so that you can appreciate whatever we are doing. So I'll click on it. Let me move to a different page. Okay, so the first thing is, because it's Ghana flag, I want to draw it myself. So I'll go to draw a table. So I'll first have my line. Okay, let me go and pick Control Z. Let me go and pick a diagram, a shape for the Ghana flag. Okay, I want a thick line here. Okay. I want something that I can. Okay. So I'm still using the concept of insert a table, draw a table. So this one. Okay. Then I will divide it. Because of time, I'm moving fast. So at your own convenient time. So Ghana flag. Then I will want to insert the star here or draw the star. So I'll go to insert, go to shape, locate this thing. Then I'll draw it here. It's black. Now I'm going to color inside here, fill in with the red. So you have the fill in. The fill in. This is the fill in. So I'll select red. Then I come here. It's supposed to be yellow. Come here. It's supposed to be green. So this is my Ghana flag. So you can use the same concept for drawing Ghana flag on your own. Thank you for watching this video, and we will continue next time with another thing. Thank you very much.